Hi everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes Weekly Webisodes. I'm Lene Gehrig, and today from our friends at Hunkydory Crafts, I have luxury acetate card blanks. There's 24 cards and envelopes in here, and you get 6 cards and envelopes in each of the 4 sizes. So that's DL, 6x6, A6, and 5x7. This is what they look like. They come like open like this, and they're already scored, so you just need to fold them. But look at what my friend Debbie did with that same size card. Look at that, with that cool window in the front, you guys, and a place to write on the back. So sweet. This is our card giveaway, so if you stick around, you'll learn how one lucky viewer could win this card to keep or share with a friend. So come play with us. All right, so let me tell you, when you take these out of the package, I just folded this like this, and then good idea to have a bone folder or something like that, and you're just going to go down that scored line and just crease it really good. And it makes a big difference when you do this, because now it lays flat. Okay, so that is tip number 1. So you guys, here are the 6x6s. I'm not going to fold these, so you don't want to take the time to do that. It's, you know, it's just slightly under 6x6, so it's like a 5 7/8 on that one. On this one, it is 5 inches by 7 inches. Okay, this one is the DL size, and this one is 8 1/4 by just about 4 inches, so that would be like a slimline card. And then you've got this smaller one, which is just about 4 1/8 by, oops, get these aligned, 5 7/8 really. And then you get the coordinating envelopes. All right, so that's what that looks like. Set those aside. Now let me show you, you guys, what, gotta find my bottom of my card here. Here is one that I made last night, okay? And this one I used our new paper pack. It's like that. I used our new paper pack threaded whimsy, if I can grab it here, 12x12 pattern cardstock. And it has all these fantastic little card topper cutouts. All right, and I grabbed some right here, and they look like this. All right, and then there is a print on the back, and they also have little borders in between them. But the theme, threaded whimsy, is all these little embroidered, you know, like photos of embroidered pieces. Aren't they absolutely amazing? The art is so adorable. So if you're a stitcher, this is great for you guys. So what I did was I took this one right here with the squirrel, and I centered it on the inside of the card. Now, what do we use to attach these? Because you're essentially gluing paper to plastic, so that doesn't always work so well. It just peels right off if you're using glue. So we recommend using either like a double sticky tape, like this red one, or this white one, which is super strong. They do the same things. And the white backing and the red backing are just the backing, so the tapes are clear. I'll add both of these to the supply list down below the video if you're watching us on our Paper Wishes webisode page. If you're watching us over on YouTube, just look below the video in the description box, and you'll see a link that'll take you to this Paper Wishes webisode page, so you can see all the goodies. So I attached it on the inside back, or inside front rather, of the card, and then added the coordinating threaded whimsy die cut, this little Have a Wonderful Day. And then on the front, I took this sweet little tag shape right here, just cut that out, and then I centered it on the green so that you would have this nice green background kind of around it, but you can still see it's clear on the edges, okay? Then added another one of those little die cut pieces right there, added a little foam tape with that as well. And then right at the top, have a little knotted length of light green gingham ribbon, and just use a little glue dot on there. And then on each side, just before you get to the edge where it's clear, I added a pink, and these are oval jeweled border dazzle stickers, and they come in the pack, and I use this pink one right here, just down each side. Then go inside and you have this other cute little picture, and then I wanted something to, of course, write on here, so I used another one of the little cutouts, and I used my oval cutting die. Okay, so I just kind of wanted to take this image and repeat it again here, and then on the inside I've got another one of those border dazzles on either side, so that when you close it you don't see anything that's happening on the inside. It's just kind of a surprise. All right, just fun and easy to do, just kind of floating with this clear material around it. It's just something different and cool. All right, so let's move on to the next one. This is a really cool one that Debbie made, and it uses the DL or the slimline card. I'm trying to get something. Oh, there we go. All right, so this one, so cool. Debbie used Unexpected Beauty 12 by 12 pattern cardstock. This one has these fantastic little borders of cactus and things, and she used this little one right here. She actually took some scissors and she cut around the border like this so that it was long enough for the card. And then how did she adhere that? If you look on the back, okay, you can use extra sticky specs like this, and I'm going to show you how to use those, or you can use tape. And she kind of did a combination of the two. And then she did the Stuck With You is the coordinating cutting die right here, and she used extra sticky tape on that. I mean, or rather sticky specs on that. If you've not seen sticky specs, it's a great little adhesive, and it comes with, I think four of these sheets. And on the inside, on the yellow part of the sheet, is just covered with thousands of these little micro dots of adhesive. I'm going to take something right here, and you just place it. I like to place so a tiny bit of it is off of the edge, and then do this, close it up in there, and then peel that off, and now you made a sticker, okay? And then it adheres without having to put all the glue and things like that on it. It's kind of a nice dry adhesive. So definitely check those out. Those are listed down below the video, and really nice if you're using something like this. And then along the bottom edge, these are little pink jewel border dazzle stickers in this nice holographic finish, really sparkly. They just peel right off. And she added those here and then on the inside here. Okay, just adorable. All right, so let's grab another one. This one is absolutely phenomenal. This is the 6x6 version, you guys. So let's open this up. And on the inside right here, you've got some 6x6 magnolia blossoms paper. And then just sort of floating on the front are these embossed hearts. Look at that. And they've been colored, and they also have metallic finish on them. Here's your little greeting right here. Now, before I tell you about how to make this, some of you might be asking, like, well, how do you account for adding a greeting on there? And what you can do is on the back of your card, I would like put some white cardstock here, and you could absolutely have a little greeting on the back. You don't want to have a greeting like under all the hearts. That would take a long time, but yeah, you don't want to like get in the way of this area right here. So adding something to the back of a card that already has some covering on it like that works great. All right. So for this one, Debbie actually took an embossing folder. So you would need a die cutting embossing machine for this one, and it's called Patterned Hearts from Hot Off the Press. She took this one, and you open it up, and she sandwiched it. Now, as you can see, this one's already done right here. And the 6x6 version of this card works beautifully. Shed it through there. Okay, you open this up. Okay, this is before this is scored like this. So it's just flat out of the package. And you run it through your die cutting machine. Okay, she did say she had to add a little extra shimming to get this nice deep emboss on this, because once again, you're embossing plastic and it's quite thick. And then when she took that out, then she ran this through the machine again, And she used a couple of different patterns from this paper pack with a small print on them. And for example, she used, you can see on the back, there's like a tiny white and blue print and then a tiny little check print. And on one of them, she took some khaki ink. I grabbed my craft mat here. She took some crafty ink, a little dauber. These are so handy to have. They just fit right on your finger like that. A little ink pad. And she just went right over the surface of that embossed image and darkened them a little bit. All right, that one. And then on the next one, we're gonna set this one aside. She used, this is metallic wax in a copper finish, and it's really fun to play with. We like to just apply it with our fingertips. We find that that's just the best purpose. It washes right off with soap and water. And then you're just gonna go over that. Just like that, you're gonna go around the edges. And then on the embossed surface of this, okay, just like that. Gives it a really nice finish, and I'm going to show you it's really glimmery. There we go. And now we're going to take these, and I'm just going to use some Cosmic Shimmer glue in this little applicator bottle. We're going to glue both of these hearts together so that we can make them double-sided. Just like that. And I just, when I cut these out, just use some tiny scissors, cut out each of the embossed hearts. Okay, and then what you want to do is then, the reason they're double-sided is because they look so pretty on one side, and then on the other side, we wanted to have an equally nice backing. So then Debbie said she just took this same little glue bottle and then went around it like this. And then on the surface of these little, this dries clear, on the surface of some of these little dots, you don't have to do all of them. Okay, then you're going to glue that right in there. And when that dries, it's going to dry clear, just like this one right there. So it kind of looks like a hot mess right now because mine just slipped or slid right off, so don't do that. And then if you need to clean this up, just like a little damp paper towel cleans any residue off of these so easily. But you need to do it right away. Okay. So that's how she did this one. And then she took, these are colorful straight line dazzle stickers and all these fantastic colors. She took a blue one and put it across the top like that. After, of course, she taped the background in. Look, she even took one of the little cutouts from the paper pack, put it right there so it's kind of hidden behind the heart. And then right here, we've got the blue script greeting dazzle stickers. You get 3 different sheets. They all have different sentiments on them. She just added sending love right there. And then on these same sheets, you've got some little flowers, little hearts. She embellished the card with that. Isn't that adorable? She did a great job. All right, so the last card, which happens to be our giveaway card, I'm going to tell you about it, and then I'll tell you how we do our giveaway. So Debbie made this one as well, okay? This is the 5x7 version. And the first thing Debbie did was, you're going to need a die cutting embossing machine for this one again, because we're using these circle dies for this. Okay, so once again, the paper pack that she used is Flit and Flutter 12x12 pattern cardstock, and she used these right here. They're a series of the rectangular little card toppers. Okay, so she cut one of those out, and then she took this circle right here, okay, and she centered it right in the center of this image. Then she took this purple mirror cardstock. It's called Purple Rain. It looks very brown in this, but it's a really nice plum color. There we go. And she took that one and she took the coordinating scallop that was the next size down, and she put that in the center. Now I asked her, I'm like, okay, how did you get those all aligned so that they fit in here, and she said, here's a little trick. Do this one first from the circle, and then this one, even though this is the matte, cut it a little bit larger. So almost cut it to the width of the card and not quite the length. And then go ahead and get as close as you can to the center of this one. Use a little extra sticky, or use a little low-tack tape rather, and then run it through your machine. Then because the purple mirror is so much larger than this one, you can kind of move them around until they're aligned, and then glue this one to this one. You can glue it, you can tape it. Okay, and then she ended up taking this whole piece and taping it to the front of the card. Now you can see the back right here. And if you're interested and you don't want to see these tape lines, you can cut out another one of the shapes in the mirror and put it right on the back, and it'll align if you cut them at the same time. So that worked out really nicely. And then she used those straight line dazzle stickers that I was showing you that I buried somewhere. Oh, here they are. And she added those just to the edges of her card. So cool. And then this piece right here, the center greeting, is from the We're Together Dazzle sticker collection in the gold, silver, white, and this really cool brown color. We love this one. And then on the inside, she used these brown corner dazzle stickers, which are so cool. She added those right there. And then this little piece right here is from the coordinating Flit and Flutter die cuts. Okay, I think I told you all about that one. So let's talk about how we do our card giveaway. This is our card for the giveaway, and what we'd like to do, if you're watching us on our Paper Wishes webisode page, we're trying to promote our Paper Wishes YouTube channel. So we ask that you hop on over to YouTube, and you can search our channel. There is called My Paper Wishes. And then we ask that you become a subscriber and like this video with a thumbs up and leave us a comment. And then after about a week, we will come back and reply, congratulations, YouTube username blank, and give you instructions on how to claim your card. We have to identify everybody by the YouTube username because that's the only way we know who you are when you leave a comment. So then if you're not sure what your YouTube username is, you could go back and look at your comment and confirm what it is. Then it's a good idea to hit that notification bell at the top right-hand corner on YouTube, because you'll know whenever we drop a new video, and also when we do a card giveaway announcement, okay? We do card giveaways every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday video. Basically, if I'm hosting it, Lene, I'm giving away a card, and you would have to participate in each one of those days. So watch, like, comment, and subscribe. All right, and yeah, then we'll make contact with you when you send us an email, and we'll package this up and send you a free card. We also, you guys, have a fantastic money saver on this collection of cards. I think they're really fun and unique. That money saver is right there on the right-hand side if you're watching us on our Paper Wishes webisode page at paperwishes.com. Down below the video, down here, you'll see full color photos of all the cards, and then also supply lists below those photos. If you want to get a very detailed list of the supplies for each specific card, click on the color photo of the card, and you'll get a detailed list of things that you can just add to your cart. So don't forget to participate in our card giveaway. The money saver's right there. If you're watching us on YouTube, hey, hi, it'd be great if you would subscribe. It helps our small company grow. Thanks for joining me today, you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.